All right, because this is hot take hell number 12. Is it a hot take or a fact? Let's dive into it real quickly, shall we? New women's title feels like just a lazy way to give a reason to book matches unless they're going to significantly increase time given to the women wrestling. Pretty much the NXT model, they're not needed. You know what? I think I mentioned this on a previous episode. Unless we get women in the mid card that we've never seen before, it is going to become just a wasteland of let's just get the shit on the show, give them about 10 minutes, get them the fuck up out of here. So, um, we'll have to see. We'll find out what Lyra Valkyrie is doing. Probably by the time you hear this, we probably would have found out what she's doing. But Meechin, Chelsea Green, we gotta get Meechin up out of there. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Next one. In what world is a mid card title not needed for a division? That's the first question. You answer that. A mid card title is needed for the division. That's my answer to that. Okay. Do you also think the men's division doesn't need an IC title? This person, the men's division needs a mid card title. Some of the best stories of the year will actually come from the men card division and have been elevated by the existence of the title there. The women have gotten a decent amount of time, especially on SmackDown, within a 2-hour format. Now it's 3 hours. I see no reason to suspect that they won't give them time when they're back to 3. Well, so far, the women haven't done anything. Doesn't haven't done anything of significance with this title. Nothing has grabbed my eye, and it's unfortunate. uh Even the IC title and the US men's title isn't treated the way I remember it. When you got the mid card title, you are the next in line for the main title. Chelsea Green has the US women's title. She should be next for Tiffany Stratton, but Chelsea Green isn't even focused on Tiffany Stratton. Lyra Valkyrie has the IC championship. She should be going after Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley doesn't even show up on the show. And I don't know what Lyra Valkyrie's plans are. Like I said, we'll probably know by the time you hear this. But they don't even do the men's like that no more. Let's move on to the next one. I love Rhea Ripley, but I feel like WWE is doing what they did with Bianca and how they had her take all damage control on her own more than one occasion, and they're doing the same thing with Rhea. I don't know what they did with Bianca that they're doing with Rhea. Rhea's getting like this weird, super mega bionic woman push. Bianca was fighting girls. She was fighting individuals. I know Sasha had that little faction with Carmella and Selena Vega, and I wouldn't even consider that a faction. But Bianca was always an individual out on her own. Rhea Ripley was in a team and then linked it to her sexuality, and all of a sudden it's given things. These are two different trajectories for these two different women who came from the same era. Even in NXT, Rhea was just given stuff. Bianca was not. So I don't know about that, but y'all give me your thoughts on that. Raquel should be the counter to Rhea, the one who leaves her laying in a heap all on her own, and that would give a chance to see how Rhea reacts to an opponent that she can't just bulldoze her way through. Plus, I can remember them having a horse fight back in NXT, so I love the main roster revisiting of their last woman standing match. The problem with Raquel Rodriguez is she has no credibility because she's just big and stupid and dumb and just standing by Liv Morgan for no reason. When what she should do is to Hana bomb Liv Morgan into the concrete and go after Rhea Ripley. I agree with that booking, but they don't see it for her. Next one, the person makes the title. Tell me what y'all think about that. The person makes the title. The title don't make the person. I agree. Now, the title is just, it's a part of the story. So you have to make that title important. Right now, the only title that's important in WWE TV across the universe, out and excluding NXT, is the Ula Fowler. That is the most important title in the WWE right now, is the Ula Fowler. I don't know if the Intercontinental Championship has had a tournament announced, but realistically, slapping a title on Kyrie, Coda, or Zelina isn't going to get them over. We tried that experiment with Kalani Jordan and it didn't work. More important is that the title itself is given legitimacy. So if that somebody lesser wins in the future, they at least have a solid foundation that could potentially build on. Becky Lynch, Jordan Grace, or Io Sky. Those are my picks. So this person picked Becky Lynch, Jordan Grace, or Io Sky to win the Intercontinental Women's Championship. So now we know that Lyra Valkyria won. I do agree somebody with credibility should have probably been used to push that title, but it didn't have to be Becky Lynch. Jordan Grace would have been a great pick. I think that would have been like a wow pick. Io Sky, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Io, listen, she gonna give you a match if she's in the ring with somebody good. But other than that, he wearing her out. He is wearing Io Sky out. You hear me? And she's not getting the payoff. Her WWE championship was a bust. It's just not, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I don't know what to say about that. As of now, Raw has 22 women, not counting Alexa Bliss, Carmella Hayes, Valhalla. Becky Lynch is technically not signed. Not really sure where this person was going with it. So I guess, they're saying do something with these bitches. Okay, well, that's not a hot take. That's a fact. Do something with the bitches. I get it. Okay, Kevin Owens should dethrone Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I would like that. At this point, I don't give a fuck. A cat could come in there and take the belt off of the Cody Rhodes. Just get him the fuck away from my vision. Nia Jax second run is fun. It was fun. I think Nia Jax did what she could with it. She was entertaining. And that's really it. So, New Day should have split years ago. I don't agree with that. I think what they're doing right now, that segment they did with the big split was cool, but now they fucking up. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that hot take. Authority Seth is better than OTC Reigns. Wow. Well, I think they are individually good in their own right. Authority Seth was a moment in time where we were just like, okay, I'm tired of this motherfucker. But OTC Reigns is just a older, seasoned Roman Reigns, and we love both at this particular moment. So y'all tell me which one was better, Authority Seth or OTC Reigns. Next one, Io Sky is the best female wrestler. No one comes close. Like I just said, they wearing her out. I think she cute. She decent. I watched her and Pentagon go at it in Lucha Underground. She was part of a faction called the Lotus. And that was a damn good match. It's like night and fucking day when these people on other wrestling promotions. Karrion Kross would have been good for the Judgment Day. You know what? Karrion Kross would have been good for the Judgment Day. Now that I think about it, he should have just went over there and ran a mutiny and just took over the Judgment Day. Because now it's a bunch of short, big head losers. And Raquel Rodriguez. Cena doesn't need a title for a retirement tour. I agree. He does not. I mean, if they want to put it on him, if they want to give him a title, take Cody Rhodes. Take Cody Rhodes' title off of him and give it to Cena. Great. Attitude Era is extremely overrated. Yes. Very much so. Yes. That's not a hot take. That's a fact. Yes. Next one. Nostalgia is the only thing stopping people from admitting that this is the best era in WWE history. Wow. That's a hot take for your ass. What you think about that? Nostalgia. Think about it. Next one, go watch the Attitude Era. Legitimately sucks. 99% of it is unwatchable. Raws back then were nothing until the last 15 minutes. Pay-per-views were thrown together with one major match being the seller. Today's era is a million times better. I have to agree with that point. And like I said, a lot of us were young. You could sell it. We was excited. You go watch Attitude Era. 96, 97, 98, 99, and it's unwatchable. Remember, I was going to do a retro Wrestling in Color where I was going to watch an old episode of one of the shows. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get through 30 minutes, let alone 2 hours. I'm just being honest with you. Hot take. Out of the current roster, Roman Reigns is the best in-ring talent. Absolutely. And because he's not here, we long for Roman Reigns. And when he shows up, we go up with him. And we say, ooh, ah, and we throw up the ones. When Roman Reigns is in his bag, you're going to get some damn good wrestling. Another hot take. Cody Rhodes is far more interesting champion than Seth Rollins was when he was world heavyweight champion. That is a hot take that I refuse to acknowledge. And one more. If Roman Reigns never switched his character from the big dog to the tribal chief, no one would care about him and the WWE would have failed. So it's all on Roman if that character didn't make it or break it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let y'all go back and forth over that. If Roman Reigns didn't go to the big dog, it didn't go from the big dog to the tribal chief, would WWE have failed? I'm going to leave that hot take for y'all. Y'all hit me in the comments. Make sure you give me a hot take or whatever you want to say, and I'll catch you on the next one.